My phone won't stop beeping. Beep, beep, beep. What the hell is happening? I groan and flop onto my back, my skull pounding like it's trying to split open from the inside. Totally my fault. I knew I should have put the damn thing on silent before going to bed. Eyes closed, I fumble across the nightstand, knocking over a glass of water before finally catching the vibrating device from hell. I crack one eye open, and the world stops. For a second, I can't breathe. Then pain blooms, sharp, sudden in the center of my chest, spreading like shattered glass beneath my skin. My heart fractures instantly. It explodes into a million tiny pieces. I sit up, looking at the screen, willing it to be a mistake. A cruel prank. Anything but what it is. Hundreds, no, thousands of notifications flood the screen. Mentions, tags, comments. A dozen different apps. Same damn video. 10 seconds long. Just 10 seconds, but they are enough to break me. I blink once, twice, waiting for it to disappear. But it doesn't. That's my husband. My husband. On the Jumbotron, at a fucking ice play concert. Arms wrapped around my fucking sister, his employee, his married sister-in-law. They're swaying like they've done this 100 times, not a care in the world, like I don't exist. My throat tightens. I feel like I'm drowning in my own body. She leans her head on his shoulder, and he wraps his arms tighter around her, his hand cradling her fucking boob. Ice play slows into that stupid acoustic version of Fix You, and right there, with thousands of people watching, he kisses her, soft, lingering, intimate. My stomach turns. I'm about to throw up. The video cuts to the moment his eyes lift. He notices the screen, that everyone can see them. He sees himself, and everything changes. His body jerks like he's been electrocuted. He pulls away from her so fast she stumbles. Then, I swear to God, he fucking drops to the ground. Not metaphorically, literally. He hits the stadium floor like a guilty rodent trying to play dead. Hiding, crawling. Coward. The camera cuts to another couple in matching jerseys, oblivious, mid-kiss. But it's too late. The damage is done. The internet's already captured the moment. The hug, the kiss, the panic dive of doom. I blink at the screen, heart pounding in my throat, and hit replay, because I have to see it again. I have to re-watch the exact second he realizes he's been caught. The exact second he threw our life away. And there it is. That flicker of terror in his eyes. The guilt and shame. The oh fuck moment. My jaw clenches so hard it aches. Another beep, then 5 more, then 20. Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Insta, Reddit. Every fucking app is having a field day with this, and I'm being tagged everywhere. At Iceplay Fan 89. Did that dude just drop to the floor? I'm screaming. At Hot Mess HQ, someone tell wifey her man just hit the stadium floor like he's in a Pitbull video. Number ice playing. At Scandal Talk. That was a no prenup drop. At Queen of Waffles 99. Is that Ryan Black, the CEO of Helixer? Messages keep coming, from both the lying traders, from strangers, family, everyone. My hands are shaking, but not from heartbreak anymore. This is more than betrayal, it's humiliation. Broadcasted and immortalized, going viral by the second. Rage rises inside me like a tidal wave, and every ounce of love dies an instant death. Chapter 2. The pounding at my door is so loud I think the wood will splinter. I ignore it. Whoever it is can burn in hell, or at least wait until I finish rage-scrolling the comments. But the knocking keeps coming, relentless, like some medieval battering ram fueled by protein powder and entitlement. I know who it is. Only one person in the world would dare show up at my door at 8 a.m. the morning of the viral Armageddon. I yank the door open, ready to unleash hell. Instead, I find a 6'3" wall of black, Killian, my husband's older brother. Shirtless, of course, because why wouldn't he be, with his stupid perfect torso and the tattoo snaking up his left side like a ladder for my worst ideas. He lives in the penthouse above our apartment, and he's a constant pain in my ass. He looks at me, equal parts concern and challenge. You alive? Barely, I say, because fuck if I'll give him the satisfaction of seeing me cry. What do you want, Killian? He doesn't wait for an invitation, just steps inside, crowding me back with his sheer mass and that tantalizing scent that's uniquely his. He closes the door behind him and leans on it, arms folded. I saw the video, he says, voice low. You okay? I scoff. Do I look okay? He eyes me up and down. You look like you're about to commit a felony, which is why I'm here. I drop onto the couch, limbs boneless. So you're what, my parole officer? I snark. Go away. I need to think about what I'm going to do. He cracks a smile, the kind I only ever saw when he was planning a hostile takeover. I know what you're not going to do. You're not staying with him. It's not a question, it's a command, and it pisses me off. First of all, I don't take orders from you. Second, you think I'm that desperate? He shrugs. He'll try to spin it somehow. He's a coward, and he's predictable. And you, he points at me, eyes narrowing, are too good for him. Always have been. I open my mouth, but nothing comes out. Because he's right, isn't he? That video proves it. What do you want, Killian? I repeat, quieter this time. His jaw sets. I want you to know I'm on your side, and I'm not letting him mess with you. I bark out a bitter laugh. Really? My laughter dies instantly, and I squint at him, suspicious. What's your angle? He ignores my question. A devious grin stretches across his face. He sits, so close our knees almost touch. I know you'll want revenge. I want to help. I look at him, really look at him. His eyes are reckless, and there's a hunger there I can't name. It sends a shiver down my spine, a delicious one. I always thought he was good-looking, but also off-limits, very off-limits. And what exactly do you get out of this? I ask. He leans in, so close I can smell the faint sting of peppermint on his breath. I get you, he growls. My mouth goes dry. The idea is so insane, so utterly crazy, that my brain short-circuits. You're literally my brother-in-law, I say, and the words sound ridiculous, even to me. He grins wolfish. Not for long. You're getting divorced, aren't you? I stare at him. Should I slap him? Or should I kiss him? After all, my husband kissed my sister. It would only be fitting. You're an asshole, I finally whisper. He shrugs. Always have been. A pause. The moment sizzles, all static and potential. So, he says, are we doing this, or what? Doing what? He leans back, all casual bravado. Destroy the cowardly jackass, destroy the bitch, and fuck each other's brains out. I huff and lift an eyebrow. You think you're irresistible, don't you? He cups the side of my neck, his thumb brushing my bottom lip. I only want to be irresistible to you. Instant fire burns under my skin. What the hell? To be fair to my libido, he's never looked at me or talked to me like that before. And I was very much loyal to my husband. I didn't flirt. I didn't look at other men. But thinking about it now, if I'd met Killian before Ryan, I probably wouldn't be married to the younger black brother right now. Fine, I say, narrowing my eyes. Let's play, but no fucking. We'll see, he smirks. Victorious. Pack a bag. Ryan will be here in a few hours. Freya too. You don't need to deal with them. You're coming with me. Chapter 3. Don't you have anything better to do? I ask Killian a month later, as he lounges on the L-shaped couch in his penthouse. All this time, I've been religiously ignoring the missed calls from Ryan, the text dumps from Freya, and all the emails with subject lines like, "Please talk to me," or, "It wasn't what it looked like." Yeah, sure, because I should believe them, not my own two eyes. The only person I'm talking to is my divorce lawyer. The papers are already filed. I'm asking for half, and I'll get it. Ryan handed me a financial nuke and lit the fuse the second he kissed my sister in front of thousands of people and the entire internet. "I could do you," Killian growls, his gaze narrowing dangerously on me. "That would be better." Shit. We've been dancing this dance all month. He's been relentless in showing me what he wants, but I've kept him at arm's length. I didn't want to rush into something just to get revenge on his brother. I figured my hormones would chill out eventually. Spoiler alert, they haven't. It's been a month, and the fire in my veins? Still burning. Hotter and hotter. Just like Killian. I give him my best death glare. He just grins and props himself up on one elbow like some lazy Roman god. This man is a menace. "You do know I'm just here temporarily, right?" I say. He tilts his head, amused. "Keep telling yourself that." Damn him and his handsome face. "Your silence is driving them crazy," Killian says a few days later, scrolling through his phone while lying across the couch, barefoot and shirtless again. I swear he does it just to tempt me into sin. Delicious sin. I peek over my laptop. "Good." He grins. "You know what would drive them really insane?" I already know the answer. I hate how much I'm tempted. Don't say it. He says it anyway. TikTok. I groan. No. He sits up, eyes sparkling. "Come on, Black Widow. Just one. Something subtle. Soft launch energy." I'm not launching anything. "Oh, you are." His grin widens. "Actually, let's make it look like I'm the one doing the launching." I narrow my eyes. "You think you're cute." "I am cute." He leans in. "Also, hot. Don't sell me short." 10 minutes later, I'm in his t-shirt, barefoot in the kitchen, sipping tea while he plays "I See Red" in the background. He films a 5-second clip where I roll my eyes, try to shove him away, and he pulls me back and kisses me. That wasn't in the script. I still melt against him. He posts the video before I can slap him, or yank his phone out of his hands. The caption is simple. At Killian Black. I'm the gun. The account is brand new. He tags no one, names no names. Within 2 hours, it's already viral. 100K views. 20K likes. 1K comments. The comments pour in. At Nosy Rachel. "Wait, is this that cowardly CEO's wife? No way. Oh my God." At Lawyered. "That caption has intent and I am here for it. Hashtag ice playing." At It's Just Drama. "Damn, he's hot." At Rich Widow Energy. Is this Ryan Black's brother? I aspire to this woman's level of petty. I don't get to enjoy any of the comments, 'cause I'm fuming. I've been fuming for hours while Killian was at the office. And now he's back watching me from the balcony door with a lazy smirk, drink in hand, shirt half unbuttoned. "You've been quiet," he says, raising his glass to his lips. Those fucking delicious lips. I haven't been able to stop thinking about them all day. "You kissed me," I blurt the accusation, glaring at him. His eyes lock on mine. Calm. Sure. Dangerous. "And you kissed me back." I cross the room before I can talk myself out of it. "You ambushed me." He doesn't move. "I told you I wanted you." My stomach flips, and a shiver goes through me. He takes a slow sip from his glass, and I suddenly feel the urge to slap it out of his hand. and kiss him again. Damn him! You're insufferable, I mutter. He sets the glass down, closes the distance between us with the ease of a man who knows exactly what he wants. And yet, you still like me. I open my mouth to snap back, but his hand is already at my waist. You've been thinking about it, he says, voice low, about how it would feel to have me between your thighs. My breath catches. I haven't. He grins. That's a lie if I ever heard one. Then he leans in, slow, maddening. But this time, I'm the one who closes the gap. I kiss him, and there's nothing soft about it. It's heat and fury and raw need. He lifts me like I weigh nothing and carries me toward the bedroom like we're not crossing every line. But we sure as fuck are, and I don't care. I lose my clothes somewhere between the hallway and the sheets, and when his lips find mine again, there's no more pretending. I let myself fall completely into his fire. Chapter 4. 2 months later, my divorce is final. I keep saying it in my head like it's not real. My divorce is final. The last signature. The last time I'll ever see his name next to mine in any official document. Ryan Black is, at last, someone else's problem. And I? Well, I'm someone else's everything now. Killian waits for me just outside the courthouse, sunglasses on, leaning against his matte black SUV like Sin in a silk suit. He's holding an iced coffee in one hand and a small velvet box in the other. Present for the newly liberated? He asks, lifting the box. I roll my eyes, but I'm smiling when I take it. Inside is a tiny silver key. What is this? Your key to the penthouse, he says. I'm tired of you pretending it's not your place, too. He kisses my cheek before I can argue. The truth is, I stopped pretending weeks ago. After Bali, after all the nights spent wrapped in each other, after the 1,000 little ways he proved I was wanted. Killian Black treats me like a queen, and I'm not used to it. Which is probably why I'm still stunned when I turn around and bump right into my ex-husband. I roll my eyes. He kept trying to talk to me inside the courtroom, too. Offering half-assed apologies and excuses. He looks like a shadow of himself, eyes bloodshot, hair disheveled, wearing a wrinkled button-up. Alana? His voice cracks, and then the tears start immediately. You can't do this. You can't leave me. I blink. Ryan, it's already done. You took everything, he chokes. Half my money, my apartment, my reputation. I only took what I was owed, I say coldly. Killian steps beside me, jaw tight, gaze sharp. Walk away, Ryan. But Ryan's not listening. She kept coming after me, he pleads. Freya, I didn't want to cheat. You have to believe me. It wasn't love. Not like with you. I look at him, and I feel nothing. No rage, no pain, not even disgust. He doesn't move me anymore. He took every good feeling I had about him and buried it with one 10-second-long video. I step into Killian's side, wrapping an arm around his waist. I don't care, I say flatly. I don't care about you, or your excuses, or your tears. Please, don't say that. They even made a song, The Coward. Everyone knows it's about me. I'm ruined. Lana, please. Don't call her that, Killian snaps, stepping between us. His voice is low and lethal. You don't get to call her anything. You don't deserve her name in your mouth. Ryan flinches. A terrifying smile spreads across Killian's face. Go cry to your mistress, he adds, and get ready, because what you lost in the divorce, that's just the beginning. Ryan's face drains of color. I don't wait to hear any more of his bullshit. I turn and hop into Killian's SUV. Just a few seconds later, he drops into the driver's seat. I glance at him, curiosity gnawing at me. What did you mean when you said what he lost in the divorce is just the beginning? I ask, frowning. Killian grins. Alana, do you really think I left you all alone in this battle? Why do you think it only took 3 months for the divorce to go through? He looks at me and smirks. I threatened Ryan not to contest it. He had to listen. After all, I don't just control the family money, which I can cut him off from any time. I'm also the main investor in Helixer, his company. He leans back, all casual power and quiet menace. And now that your divorce is final, and he can't create problems for you anymore, he's about to lose so much more. I gasp, eyes wide, smile stretching. You're evil. His eyes darken. No, I'm just protecting what's mine. And make no mistake, you are mine. It's been 4 months since the Jumbotron. 1 since the final court date. When I step out of the boutique with a new handbag on one arm and the faintest hint of Chanel on my wrist, I feel freer than I've ever felt in my life. I never even realized how much Ryan actually neglected me in our marriage, how he never appreciated everything I did for him, and I always found excuses for his behavior. Yelling at me over something dumb? He was just stressed from work. Forgetting my birthday? He had important meetings, and there's always next year. It's amazing how blind you can become when the bad stuff starts to happen gradually. As for my sister, well, we were never that close. But I was the one who talked Ryan into hiring her at his company. I got her that job. The least she could have done was not fuck my husband. Ex-husband now, thank God. Speaking of the devil. Alana? I turn, blinking into the sunlight. Freya. She looks ruined. Hair unbrushed, makeup smudged. Eyes ringed with dark circles like she hasn't slept in days. What do you want? I ask, voice flat. Her voice cracks. She glances around, probably checking to see who's watching. Can we talk? No. She flinches but keeps talking. Please. I know I don't deserve it, but I have no one else. I raise a brow. Not even Ryan? Her face twists. I moved in with him after James kicked me out. But now Ryan's broke. The divorce took everything, and then Killian pulled the funding. He lost Helixer, and I lost my job. No one wants to hire me, not after that video. My face is everywhere. Her voice breaks completely. I'm living on someone's couch. I don't even have enough for groceries. I didn't mean for all this to happen. I stare at her. This woman stood beside my husband in front of thousands and kissed him like she was his wife. She tried to destroy me. I take a breath. You know what I think, Freya? She blinks up at me, hope clinging to her expression. I think you meant to steal my life. I think you never expected the consequences to ever hit you. And I think you got exactly what you deserved. Her lips part, but nothing comes out. No apology, no denial. I step around her without another word. The sleek black car Killian sent is waiting by the curb. The driver steps out and opens the door for me. I slide into the back seat, and just before the door closes, I glance back. Freya's still standing there, alone, small, forgotten. She chose this. Where to, ma'am? The driver asks. I smile. Killian's office. We have lunch plans.
Chapter 5. A year later. Killian's point of view. She thinks I brought her here for the view, the candlelit rooftop, the expensive setup, the Eiffel Tower glittering in the distance like in a goddamn movie. She thinks I'm trying to impress her. She's wrong. Tonight isn't about showmanship. It's about claiming her forever. I've wanted her since the first moment I saw her, but she was my brother's, and she was too loyal to ever betray him, so I bided my time. I knew Ryan would screw up eventually. He always did. I became her friend, stood by her side when he forgot another anniversary, and when he was finally dumb enough to get caught cheating in the most public way possible, I took my shot. Of course, what no one knows is that I know the lead singer of Ice Play. He owed me a favor, and I'm the one who arranged for that video to happen. Ryan didn't even question it when he got the 2 concert tickets delivered to him as a supposed gift. I knew he'd take his mistress, I knew my time would come, and I didn't want Alana to face any blowback for choosing me, her ex-husband's brother. I wanted the world to stand by her, without judgment, and after that very public spectacle, who could blame her for anything? She struts toward me in a black dress that should be illegal. Her hair's curled just the way I like it, soft and a little wild, like I just ran my hands through it, which I did 10 minutes ago. Her mouth is still swollen from my kiss, and I can't stop staring at it. She leans beside me at the railing, sipping champagne. "This is a little much, even for you," she says, lifting a brow. "Trying to impress me, Killian?" I don't look at her eyes. It's not time yet. So I sip my drink and mutter, "If I wanted to impress you, you'd be on your knees." She chokes. I smile. God, I live to rattle her. Killian. Now I look. Now it's time. I can feel it. "I didn't bring you here to impress you," I say. "I brought you here to tell you something." She squints at me, suspicious. "You flew me to Paris just to talk?" "No." I turn and close the distance, take her champagne, set it down, cage her in with my body until all she can see is me. "I flew you here to tell you that you're going to marry me." Her eyes go wide. "Excuse me?" "You heard me." I drop my voice low. She crosses her arms, trying to look unimpressed, but I see the way her pulse jumps at her throat. "Is this your idea of a proposal? Because I'm not hearing a question." I'm not asking. Her lips twitch. She wants to sass me. Good. I like her mouth best when she's giving me hell. "And what if I refuse?" she asks. I step in until there's not a breath of space between us. My hands settle on her waist, firm. "Sure." "That's not an option," I growl. Her eyes soften. Her sass fades into something warm. "You cocky asshole," she whispers. "Always," I murmur back, "but I'm your cocky asshole now." She opens her mouth to argue. I don't let her. I kiss her. Hard. Deep. The kind of kiss that leaves no doubts in her mind. The kind of kiss that's a promise. A vow. By the time I pull back, she's breathless. Beautiful. Mine.